this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh, is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. They trying to stop. Yeah. I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual feeling of being in the moment and creating yes, we got this, let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White Collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you.
Soul of a golden god by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly XL when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh, is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. They trying to stop. Yeah. I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but the actual feeling of being in the moment and creating yes, we got this, let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White Collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you.
Soul of a golden god by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly XL when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh, is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. They trying to stop. Yeah. I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place. Yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, you know, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, you know, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, you know, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you.
Soul of a golden god by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh,
mixtape.
is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. And trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place. Yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just
Yummy, yummy, yum.
Yummy, yummy, yum. Welcome.
Oh, welcome.
It is March. We haven't spoken since February. It's been a long time.
That's fucking crazy.
I shouldn't have left you
I don't like that.
without a dope beat to step to.
What? Is that something you just came up with?
On the spot, you know. Sometimes I freestyle a little bit. Wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I dabble.
I think you should put that to like some music and then maybe put it out there.
Maybe
That's
do
pretty
some
good.
like vocal sound effects like that.
No, I wouldn't go that far. That's
much?
a bridge too far.
Too much too soon? My bad. I tried.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anywho, we're here. I'm Dice, D-Bird.
That's me.
It's Wednesday. It's the subscriber show. And we've got a couple of subscriptions rolling in. Shout out Ray Stans and Rogue Jeffson.
They're really sticking to the theme of the subscriber show.
I mean, I'm glad that some people follow directions. I think we sometimes have a problem with people understanding conceptually those aspects.
Yeah. How does one get to be a subscriber, Dice?
Well,
is it complicated? Is there like a tryout process?
Tryout process. You don't got to try out. You just have to either on Twitch subscribe to the channel, on Discord subscribe to the server, or on YouTube become a member, and then you get more of us on Wednesdays.
That's 2 for the price of 1. 2 shows, the price of 1.
Love it.
So we also do Sundays too.
Or you can be like Ray Stans. He doesn't have anything to share. He just wanted to swing his virtual meat around in everybody's face for 37 consecutive months.
That's my guy, Ray Stans. You know what? I owe you a drink for that, sir. Gonna be seeing you very soon, and you, Rogue Jepson. I am officially on the calendar. I have, next week is pretty much just a Vegas trip. But I'll be back in town soon enough, and we can get wet and wild. It'd be great.
Wet and wild? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, get lubed up from the shoes up. With alcohol.
Lubed up from my. What are these sayings you're coming? Are these like actual sayings that you have in your life?
Yeah, man, they're very common. You wouldn't get it because you don't party. You don't get it.
What do you mean I don't party? I have introvert parties.
AKA streams. AKA Wednesday streams with me.
I've isolated parties.
Yeah. It is fully my mission to take Rogue to one of our famous strip clubs here in Portland, have the look of terror fly through his eyes as some tattooed woman with a purple mohawk caresses his sideburns.
I don't think I've ever had a look of terror when there were nipples in my face. More of a
you
look
haven't been
of
to
joy.
Portland yet either.
More of a look of joy.
Join. The water's warm, brother. Yeah, what are you doing? A couple weeks from now, come join.
We'll see. Well, Rogue kicked us off with a subscription minus raise, so I guess that means Rogue is up first.
You don't want to do 1 through 10 out of Osavant's Uga?
Uga,
where would you rate those 4 letters put together?
1.
There you go. I'd give it a 4. I think it's kind of funny in a caveman way.
What are you giving, a point per letter?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It reminds me of just like old cartoons where they go ooga. Like nobody does that anymore.
Oh my God.
People would have called me old. That's old. Nobody says ooga. Come on, grow up. Get young.
Grow up, he said. Get young.
Get young.
Get young, you oldster.
But
yeah,
maybe he'll swap
that was my
out.
favorite in the old like Looney Tunes commercials. Like the wolf would see like a girl in a bikini or whatever, eyes pop out. Ooga.
I feel like that's a real thing.
Yeah, the eye pop.
Yeah, I definitely, my eyes pop.
Yeah, my eyes don't pop, but my tongue does roll down into a carpet.
There you go. See, you got to stay true to yourself. All right. Well, maybe Osavant will swap his ooga out with something else. But we got a lyric video from Rogue Jepsen called "The White Collar Rhymes Lounge Diss." Now, why would you diss us? I don't understand why we gotta. What did White Collar Rhymes do to deserve to be in the name of this? I don't know. But let's take a gander.
Is that your actual fingers, Rogue?
Can't wait to meet you, to join the white collar family. We'll be fighting real soon.
Yeah, we
Try
will.
your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me. And you won't want to leave after tonight, 'cause here we're lonely. And we would love you to join us for the ride. You may trash music all of your life. You could use some truth from deep paradise. You know the show is Sunday, Wednesday. barely playing. Just wanted to make a few new friends. You plan on staying. When you with us, the party never ends. You might look at me and think you're going crazy. I lost it long ago, you're not alone, baby. Can't wait to meet you, to join the white collar family. We'll be fighting real soon. Try your best to hold on to sanity. Come get to know me. And you won't wanna leave after tonight, 'cause here we're lonely. And we would love you to join us for the ride.
How long is the outro? No, you could have ended this shit. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. In case anybody didn't see that, here, this is what the ending visual says. Right on brand for D-Bird saying, "Why is there so much beat at the end of this?" All right, that was the White Collar Rhymes Lounge Diss by Rogue Jepsen. Thank you?
Yeah.
Question
thank
mark?
you. What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest. I think there's something there. However, I don't think this was designed to actually have something there. But there's like I don't know. Maybe it's too close to home because I've spent 3 years building this shit up with all of you fucks. But there's like a little quirkiness about it that I enjoy. It has some catchiness to it. I think if there was a more polished version and maybe the removal of the Alvin and Chipmunks for copyright reasons, maybe it could be like the intro video. I don't know. Just throwing out ideas. I like it. Strangely, I don't love it. It was a pleasant listen. If that makes sense. Obviously, I can't, nitpick at the, professionalism of it because it wasn't meant to be professional, but I like it for what it is. I will give this a community 8. I think if it was taken more seriously and actually performed to heart, I would give it a community 10. But because the singing was a little bit half-hearted, purposefully off key in some areas, and the fuck you at the end kind of hurt my feelings, took some points off. But I think if it was redone more seriously, I'd give it a community 10. But where it's at, I'd give it a community 8.
I think that's a good way to put it. A community 8.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's fun. It's like we're not sitting here, breath control, song pacing and structure. It's supposed to be fun and goofy, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
It filled me with joy.
Yeah.
It did make you want to kind of go along with the guy, right?
Yeah.
That's just the feeling it was. That was a perfect visual for
It's
it.
bouncy.
Yeah. I think there was definitely some areas which maybe the singing wasn't quite on key. Maybe some areas where it's okay, I'm guessing you wrote it pretty quickly, just from some of the awkwardness in the wording. But those are all small details that fucking who cares, nerd? Enjoy the music. Community 8. And I could see this, yeah. Obviously, a little long for an intro, but we could take a little slice of this. This is fun.
Slice it and dice it.
Slice and dice. Slice and dice, baby. All day.
I want to hear the polished version. I'm interested in that. If you have a polished version, it doesn't have to be on this show per se, but I want to hear that because, I'm open to it.
Mm-hmm.
Could be like the trailer on the Twitch channel and all that other stuff. Yeah. Share that whenever you get off of your somewhat important job of making sure airplanes don't blow up in the sky and people travel safely. Shout out Augie for the sub.
Augie too. What?
Welcome back. 15 months. Oh my god. So amazing. Should be like the professional streamers. Oh my god, thank you, Augmatic, for the 15 months.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The way you smashed that button. Oh my god.
Poggers, dude. What is poggers? I hear that on FanFan's channel all the time. I don't know what the fuck it means.
The fuck is a pogger?
Somebody more hip to the internet, what is a pogger? Because I've been too afraid to ask because I didn't want to reveal how out of touch and out of the loop I am. I'm just like, oh yeah, poggers, man. That's right. She got him. Zing. Hey, shout out Parasitic. Thank you for subscribing. Poggers, dude. Way to go.
Oh man. No submission. Boo.
That's okay. We got submissions. We got things to hold us over.
That's true. Not a boo. Thank you for stopping by regardless. Some people just use us for our feedback. Like, tell me what I got, review monkey, you know?
Do you know what?
Just want to say hi. That's great.
I'm going to say something that I probably shouldn't say, but I feel like it needs to be said. Shout out to Kuiper and Parasitic. I hope that y'all's relationship lasts beyond anything else.
Beyond the fall of Rome.
I hope that you guys, you know, stay connected and y'all keep going strong and you continue to endure the world in its chaos of today, right? From me to you. Huh?
Absolutely.
If nobody else is going to say it, if the loungers are going to say it, I'm going to say it. You know what? Kuiper may not be great at the guitar, but he's great at loving you.
Yeah, every song that he submitted before you joined, you know, he would never admit it, but he's like, this one's for my girl.
He actually did. He'd be like, yeah, I wrote this one for my girl. And we'd be like, oh man, that's so great. She's going to love you, dude. She's going to love you so hard.
Yeah, it's the lyrics are like, she slit my fucking throat, slurped my blood in Cheerios.
And we'd be like, man, she's really gonna like shed a tear over that one.
Fucking romance, baby.
Teardrop, 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 teardrop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. He's not allowed to leave.
Maybe that means smash his guitar, then he can't go find a new one, and he'll be forced to you know, pick from the community's bevy of beats.
D Bird, would you say that this was the correct way to do meme music?
Yeah, for the most part, I'd say this is exactly it. I mean, obviously, like Augie said, like Dice said, I think there could be some polish. So I think if you spend, you know, another hour or two tightening it up, you know, yeah, 100%. I think meme music doesn't mean I didn't try music. It just means it's meant to be silly.
Yeah, I think for me, meme music just has to be entertaining, right? And it becomes unpleasant when people stop taking the music aspect of it seriously. Like there was some guy who rolled into the voice chat, I was chatting with D Bird, and there was some, I didn't mention this part, there's some guy who rolled into the voice chat and he was like, hey, y'all check out my song. I started to say, no, bitch, we got a show on Sunday, submit it there. But I was like, you know what? Be the community man, take a listen. And the song wasn't that great, but what killed the song was he just had these horrible, obviously goofy ad-libs in it. And we were like, yo, man, the ad-libs are trash. And then he was like, no, wait, let me do this. And then he, you know, added in another layer of just farts and he called it a bass. And I'm like, it's not funny at that point because you're not taking it seriously. Now, if you did a song like, you know, now I can use Rogue Jepson's where it's like, obviously it's humor. It's picking at like things that we know of. Maybe, you know, it's like, you got to be in the loop to know the, you know, passive and Jade or leaving type things, you know. maybe there's some like circular references that happen there that people just have to be in the know about. But at the same time, if you put effort into making it catchy, making it sound cool, making it funny, making it fun, then yeah, I think that's the approach to meme music. Making meme music doesn't mean make bad music. It just means make music that isn't driven towards like the standard emotional topics and things that would typically be broadcast on like radio or television. So I think this is a good way to make meme music. And that's why I said I would rather hear the polished version of it. I know you made the off-key, half-hearted version to make it funnier, but I think the polished version would land just as well, because the people who know the references would get the references, but they'd be like, oh man, this song actually sounds catchy.
Yeah, it's like an earworm, right? And there was parts in this where I just wanted it to be a little bit cleaner, so that earworm would fully dig into the brain and take over my body and then run me over to Taco Bell for a nice chalupa. I digress.
Oh.
It's the earworm's fault. It's not my own personal choices.
It's the
but you
parasite
get what
in
I'm
my
saying.
brain.
Yeah, parasitical. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like where it's like, yeah, I think this was great. Low polish.
Damn, I had a thought and I lost it. Thought. Making a whole album in the sound, that I would disagree with.
Yeah, no.
That's where I draw the line.
Definitely not. Yeah.
I don't know that we necessarily need meme albums. Maybe
No.
if there was like some sort of, maybe if it was like a very short EP and there was some sort of point to it, but I think that would be like a community project, not a project that you'd be like, oh yeah, this is Rogue Jepsen presents. I don't know, like Lupe did an album about dinosaurs. We didn't need that.
I mean, and each one of those is going to be different enough where it's like, oh, kind of funny. It's still about dinosaurs, but it's a different thing, right? Like, I don't know. There's a reason that memes are just a flash in the pan. Like they can be funny for a moment, but am I going to, download that and listen to it again? No. Right?
I'll walk it back. Lonely Island had an album, right?
With each individual songs, they're not like all
Yeah,
doing the
that's
same
that's
song.
what I mean. Is like if you have I would say the songs need to be like standalone pieces, but if at some point you want to put out like a collection of here's my standalone songs, I could understand that, but not making with intention a meme album. I would disagree with that approach. I don't think that that's the approach. I think you make them as singles and then you say, okay, well, here's the album of the singles at some point, but I don't think you out the door say, here's an album of meme songs.
Yeah. And I also think I don't know how else to say. Like memes are just such a point in time, right?
Yeah.
Like this is only funny contextually. You know what I mean? Like it's only funny contextually because we know kind of there was a bunch of drama in the lounge at the time and you're like, hey everybody, let's make kind of a cheesy like happy song that everyone's fighting but it's still fine.
Yeah.
Right? But without the context, it isn't as interesting. You know what I mean? Nobody would like hear that song who wasn't a part of these conversations and be like, fuck yeah, that's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Lonely Island, it's like dick in a box. Okay, I get it, right? Like
Mother
here's my
loving.
present.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
like it's more universal, whereas these specific lounge memes, it's fine to have just like goofy lounge memes, but I think it can also be expanded out as a larger thing. Is like, okay, we're gonna make an album, let's make an album. If we want it to be meme music or funny music, let's make some universal memes versus just like weird shit that like three people in the lounge are gonna giggle at.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I mean?
if you made a song about, ugly Christmas sweaters, that has more universal appeal than a song about, why passive don't respond to my DMs.
Right. I mean, I'd like it either way. 'Cause I get it. but
Both things can be true,
advice.
but one of them is probably going to get you more replays than the other in certain audiences, I would say.
Yeah.
All right.
I just also wanted to point out, as far as memes go, I was trying to think of like a meme, and the one that came to my mind was like that little girl like who's looking back with a crazy smile while the barn was like burning in the background, and it's like, how long ago was that? That
Like,
feels like 1,000 years.
15 years.
Yeah. And it's like, that's how fast memes get passed by. Like, you share that now and people are like, why?
It's crazy because we've seen like memes since the beginning of internet time, and it's funny how they just kind of shift year to year, but some things have longevity and staying power. Like I remember when we were on the forums.
Skibbity toilet.
Yeah, I'm glad that shit is hopefully dying down. I don't know that it is.
6, 7.
But remember on the forums there was that black guy doing like the kung fu instructional video, and then he did the backflip and he landed on his face, and then he's like trying to do the nunchucks and he just falls over. That shit was popular for a while when we were on the forums. I remember a guy had it as his like profile picture, and then you know a new wave of stuff comes in and these things get shuffled out. So it's like it's
forgotten about.
It's funny to kind of like watch culture shift and evolve, I should say. And like Bird said, if you can find something that's like universally like common amongst like different circles and it's not specific to one particular thing where everybody needs context, I think those have better staying power as a meme than just like making like, why did this person not email me back type music? Because now you just sound like a little bitch.
We're really diving into it this time.
Do you have all savant aura? Nobody has all savant aura. All savant is an entity of himself.
He's a savant. Aw.
Gross. Don't ever do that again.
Aw.
Speaking of Sully, 3-song indie rock single in the works. Called it Kuiper Core. I don't know. Interesting transition. I don't know if we're at the point to where Kuiper has his own genre. I guess so.
If parasitically says he does, then he does.
All right. Well, let's hear Birthday Card. Some Kuiper Core.
That's not what it says, Dice.
Yes, it does.
Birthday?
Birthday Card.
Okay.
Birth.
Burp?
Austere.
I got a card for your birthday. Gonna make sunshines from your worst day. You flip the page and all you see is a survey. Will you be my Valentine on your birthday? If you say no, I got a shotgun. You just gotta say so. It's like a SWAT one. Yeah, it's got a laser dot sight. Might wish good nighty nighty. The flash a little bright. Might be a little shiny. I got a card for your birthday. Gonna make sunshines from your worst day. You flip the page and all you see is a survey. Will you be my Valentine on your birthday? Yeah, I got a card for your birthday. Gonna make sunshines from your worst day. You flip the page and all you see is a survey. Will you be my Valentine on your birthday? Drive you over with my car, that's a facelift. Don't worry, I'm fast and I'm painless. Be happy, the news will make you famous. That's better than TikTok. I slash the tires on your car, you won't drive away. Just say yes, baby, it's not hard to say. I gave you options, there's no time to wait. So what do you say? You say, you say, you say. I got a card for your birthday. Gonna make sunshines from your worst day. You flip the page and all you see is a survey. Will you be my Valentine on your birthday? Yeah, I got a card for your birthday. Gonna make sunshines from your worst day. You flip the page and all you see is a survey. Will you be my Valentine on your birthday?
That was Birthday Card by Bykoff, aka Sully. You got any thoughts, Bird?
Here's my first thought. Here's my first honest, unvarnished thought. Raw thoughts. People say we don't like new music. We're just too old, too not with it. I think that this instrumental could probably be classified as a new. I liked it. I think you know what, community, step your fucking game up and do what Sully did. How about that? How about you just make better fucking music along with your new shitty beats? I didn't love the beat. It's a new one, but he crushed it for what he was doing to it. How about that? I liked this. I think it was fun. I think it was poppy. I do think from a technical standpoint, the layers can be cleaned up a little bit. Specifically, like the chorus, it felt like some of the layers were clashing on each other. The backing vocals were kind of loud in the sense where like it felt like they were clashing. You know what I mean? Especially with the loudness of the beat. So what would I recommend? I think there's probably a way, like I'm not an engineer. I bet if you had an engineer mix this, there's a way to do more layers, but kind of put them at the right volumes to make it sound big still, but not like the tones are competing with the beat. How about that? But overall, just in general, I thought it was fun writing. I thought the voice sounded good over it, and it was a fun, poppy little ditty. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
I like this a lot. I know Sully and I have had some discussions about what I mean as far as his performance, and I would say the way that you perform this song is what I've been asking of how you perform the other songs, like the vocal fries and the extensions and the sustains on the words that you had in this song is what I felt like you were capable of, and you executed it. I thought that this was well done. There was only like a couple of parts punch-in wise or overlapping that I think didn't come off as clean. Like at the end of the first verse, and then when the hook came in, couldn't really make out what the last couple of words were that you were saying at the end of the first verse before the hook came in, and it kind of overlapped it. And then towards the end of the second verse, you had like I think the last 2 or 4 lines where you punched in, and that didn't feel as clean of a transition. You could probably just like, instead of just directly punching in and starting the line, like punch in a few words before and then use that take of like a smoother transition. Like I've kind of explained this before, like when you punch in, you don't necessarily have to punch in at the start of a line. You could punch in like 3 words previously into the previous line, and then that way you can capture the essence of the transition between words. Not saying that it always works, but those are the only 2 parts where I heard like, oh damn, it kind of had an overlap there, and it didn't flow quite as well as the rest of the song. But yeah, this is what I was saying, like I could hear it in your voice that you have the capability of like executing in that, and that's all that I was saying is like, oh yeah, do it like that. And I thought this song was really good. I like the feeling, I like the vibe, and I didn't really have any other strong nitpickings about it. Like I think as far as rating, I would give this a 9 on my scale. Like I would listen to this again.
Yeah, good job, Sully.
Yeah. Luckets, feedback on the rap and the beat.
Or people should submit their writing to us, and then we can just judge the writing. Forget audio. Let's do written word.
Not a fan of that at all. Nope.
I only suggest it because I know it'd be Dice's worst nightmare.
I would
every Wednesday. It's just a creative writing exercise.
Reading a block of text and then telling you how I feel about it. I will tell you I feel depressed and sad inside every single time. Every single time. That's one thing I tell everybody. Don't send me your lyrics to the verse. Just send me the verse. I'm not going to read it. If I can't hear it, I don't care. All right. Here's Luckets, Adam and Eve.
believing life was live when I began. My first steps was learning how to walk. Exciting, the feeling is irreplaceable. Development curve higher than these kids. Proper social groups create a life that seems easy. On the other side of the story is those who were treated poorly and channel hatred into bullets that make scenes so gory. Even bougie kids know the difference between fireworks. The people get a hit up and lit up, that's how the fire works. Ignoring it is numbing, but I'm moving through the now. Like how these people move in groups infect the youth and knives. They learn from others, then adopt the truth, elusive lies, and raise it justifying every crime they do in trials. Part of me hates him, but at time they was a pure child. When did they fall off the trigger, have fallen to in life? Temptation calls a name and voices that can see their mind. But where your best of friends, he might just be a juvenile. Where you get home, your family can only see the saint. Not the poison you were fed, not the Roman in the lay. Hours of the day in places that you shouldn't go to stay. Why you trying to be like them? This life was short enough in days. The longer that you stay in it, you attract a bad omen. Us and friends were enemies who had a hit on their souls, and death knows of no bystanders. If you stand close enough, you might get hit or watch your homie get blown up and the sirens start wailing. You scared for their life, desensitized to bloodshed, upset your friends die in this corrupt planet that we have managed to stare right into the depths of hell and send them. As it appears, I question what is so appealing by holding the parabellum that they got a devil tying you hurt in your cerebellum. Even when you wanna leave, you feel too deep in, so you do more to feel safe, only the deep end. And I've been feeling like it's been getting more common. Divided communities creating stress when we walking in the road in the night, and they don't man at the hour in the open air, spray painted sections of blocks. You hear the cops blue breath patrol, there's death on the clock. You feeling blue, seeing red, even randoms get shot. They bust your ties, steal your money, hardly ever get caught. And bitterness can make the purest so to deadly. Just watch how many murders happen in acts of revenge. Judges left speeches with all the sentences given in the past few years. When we realize it's an issue, how many times have we needed grief piling up tissue? How many youths must we lose in this fight to put into? If there wasn't any crime, neither survive wouldn't exist to. If only it were that easy to change. It's feeling like Adam and Eve again.
Adam and Eve by Luckets. Look, you might as well have just pasted the lyrics like Bird asked before we started the song. Like, I think that's my biggest, what do you call it? Negative word against this song is that it's just one long verse. It's just one long block of text, right? And I'm not saying that there's not an avenue and there's a lane for free verses. Like, people make free verses all the time. People have hookless tracks all the time. But when you get into like deeper subject matters, it's hard to keep somebody's attention who isn't personally invested in whatever topic that you're talking about. So, feedback on the raps is that I get the message. It's hard to translate that message when you're just rapping and rapping and rapping endlessly, and I have to sit there and like consume it. And also from your standpoint, like the flow is a little shaky, right? I know you're recording on a headset mic or something, so it's obviously got to be a ordeal for you to record it and execute it properly. If you have to like hold a microphone here, I don't know however you're positioning it, but obviously like the execution is suffering because of your setup. So even for you, it would probably be beneficial to kind of like break things up and to have like a structured song where there's like a verse, there's a hook, and all this other stuff. I don't like the beat, man. I mean, the beat just feels very novice. It feels unpolished. The sounds just sound very stock, and then some of the random sounds that come in and out just give kind of like a childish humor about them. There's like this little fuzzy noise that came in. I don't know.
Is that a meme?
I wouldn't say it's a meme because the song is kind of serious.
I was kidding.
But like, I don't know, man. I'm all for people like exploring and becoming better at their crafts. I would say though that, work on the production side of it. And if you want to make this song sound more appealing, I would get a better quality beat. I'd give this a 5.
Look, I'll give my perspective. I didn't mind the beat. I didn't really hone in on the like. It didn't feel like an amateur made it. Like Dice said to me, the one part that was kind of annoying was like the different sounds that came in. I was like, okay, that was unneeded. Like you probably were feeling, oh, I need to do something a little different than just this kind of back and forth like string pattern. But that pattern was very good. It's just a matter of like, okay, how do I add to this composition to both make it feel fresh while also not overwhelming it, right? So you were on the right path. I just don't know that like the random like like steam shower noises were necessary. But I didn't mind the beat at all, to be honest. Other than the fact that it's just like one kind of long, I don't want to call it a loop, but oftentimes when artists are creating their own beats to rap to, sometimes it's harder to think of the end results and here's where a chorus should be when you're creating the beat from scratch. You know what I mean? I think maybe that's what's missing is if you just downloaded a beat off the internet, I mean, I don't know if you created this, but clearly you're like, what's up with the beat? What do you think about the beat? Well, if you just download something random off the internet, there's likely a part in the beat where it's like, here's where a song would have a chorus, right? And it would sound real fucking weird if you just rapped right on through it. Because it's like, no, the beat changed and you needed to do something different. You miss out on that when you create it yourself. So that would be my biggest feedback is like, it's less of a song and more of a block of text, kind of like Dice said. And that was the most exhausting part of it all is like, I thought the flow, like you're very close, but you mentioned the word breath control in there, which is hilarious because you're running out of breath as you said breath control. It's like when rappers rap about lyrics and then just say the dumbest shit ever, the line immediately afterwards. Just, it's funny. So in a nutshell, I'm not mad at this. It's just kind of bad quality. And like, you need to figure out in your delivery how, dog's going fucking nuts. You need to figure out in your delivery how to maintain the strength of the delivery, maintain that breath control. Is it punching in? Is it minimizing the words? You do a decent job of keeping on beat, but there's a bunch of gasps in between there and a lot of like run-on sentences. So I would just say that's some of the biggest focus areas. I'd still give it a 6.5, all things considered.
I've heard him drop tracks with a pretty solid flow before, so I know he's capable of. That's why I was saying, you know, maybe it's the beat, maybe it's like the recording process. Something didn't quite land here, and it was just kind of shaky and off in different parts. Like you sounded rushed in some parts, and other parts you were kind of elongating words to make it fit. So this one just didn't hit the way that I expected it to. What's up, Stevie?
What's up, Stevie?
Stevie. Is that how you pronounce Stevie? Stevie with a SCH?
Uh-huh.
I'm not mad at
Sean
that.
Connery.
Whatever happened to that guy? Is he still alive?
I don't think so. I think he beat women and then they beat him back until he did.
Is he really dead?
I want to say yes.
I don't think he's dead. Hold on.
Did we look it up?
Sean...
I think he's like dead, like for a while.
Oh shit, yeah, he's been dead for 6 years. God damn. Rest in peace, Sean Connery.
6 years. Oh, so he didn't even get to do COVID?
You sad about that? Oh, you missed COVID?
What a bummer. You missed COVID, man.
That's like somebody dying before 9/11. Like, oh, you missed the towers going down?
Oh, you missed all the fun. You missed the Iran war? What?
Imagine getting to heaven and God's like, oh, you missed COVID, dude. Should have stuck around.
Yeah, high five, bro. I did you a favor.
That's crazy.
You didn't want to be like sitting indoors playing Warzone with your friends on work time, did you?
That's wild. Sorry you missed COVID, but maybe next time, right? Yeah, I saw that on the. I was gonna say something about that, because I saw in the file name it had 2318, so I was like, oh, you recorded this like the last hour of the day, but I wasn't gonna, accuse you of being tired or anything. Sometimes people record at different times. Like my recording hours are between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., so I understand it. All right, next up, Fallen Doves, Souls Reunited, Unmixed version 1.
Yeah, why mix anything?
Who needs mixes?
Boo, mixed.
I smirk and hit a spliff. Of course I ain't feel shit, but this bitch in a ditch got me tripping rich. I killed an innocent, and I finished it on a 2-acre crib. Why'd I do this? I turned the body cold with just a single touch. A stab right in the throat, felt my veins pumping love. You're my only baby, we said in death right. You're my only love, I'll take that next step. They say to the moon and back, so cause our love is endless. So we gon' see that's a one-way trip to infinite. You should know you're my only, so don't you fucking code me. Listen with the threat to steal me, got the love that you show me. So I plunge your blood deep into my soul, cut it back to the butt and let it drip slow. I grin white and proud, slip back and drop you. The buzzer gets louder, fade away and lock you. I turn my body cold with just a lovely touch. I slice right in the mold and take her in a cut. You're my only baby, we said in death, yeah. You're my only love, you're mine in death. But haven't I rather have you? I can't save myself or save you. And I'm sorry, I chose to grab you. Drug to a cave where I chase you. With my love and obsession, my trust and love as a weapon. Watch where you're stepping. With cleans up life I'm repping. I turn my body cold, I can't feel her touch. While my here alone, is our promise stuck? You're my only baby, we said it deaf. You're my only love, you're mine now. I thought you'd be here, isn't this our love spot? It's evident and clear that you're fucking lost. I'm on, I always fear, and I pay the cost, cause I can't feel you near, so my plan has been tossed. When I feel the chills and I go so fakely, when the devil trails, I'm staccato my baby. My eyes have pills all way up to make me keep you as my wife till the day you hate me. Our bodies are cold, EMS are gonna rush. I turn up our home cause of obsessive love. I said you're my only and I took it too far. Now you won't hold me cause you turned into a star.
What?
Now you won't hold me because you turn into a star. You want me to play it again?
I want you to play like 245, 246. That's fine. Yeah.
Turn up our home cause of obsessive love. I said you're my.
That, yeah. Like, Dove, this is what we're trying to get you away from, right? Like, mixing aside, like, you're going to have to re-record this. You know that, right? Because you're peaking out all the levels. It doesn't matter what you do in the mix. You're yelling so much on a poor microphone that it's fried. You can't. It's unusable. You know this. So you're going to have to re-record this either way if you choose to. But the thing we've been trying to hammer home is the timing of your chanting is off. And it goes back to the writing. I don't know whether to tell you to focus on like writing better or delivering better, because it all starts with the writing. You don't have enough words in this line to fill out the space comfortably. So you kind of do this weird thing, obsessive love. it's weird. It's uncomfortable. Doesn't work. Fill it out. Delivery issues, writing issues. Let's see. Some positives. I think you had some interesting ideas as far as like, okay, here's a chorus. You included a chorus. It's a plus. Some people don't do that. Lucas.
Wow. Hot shot.
Just do that because he's watching. But yeah, like you had kind of like, oh, here's where we'll chant louder and have the loudest energy. I think you can keep that energy without screaming and peaking the levels out. You're just gonna have to figure out how to do that. You're gonna have to figure out how to do that. It's just not there yet. Too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how you would mix this because sometimes you're screaming like right into the mic, and other times sounds like you're at a proper distance. So, like Bert said, I think you would have to re-record at least the hook over again, maybe some other parts. But yeah, that was the main thing that I was gonna say. For this song, if there was supposed to be, if you had to count up all the syllables in a song, and for this song there was supposed to be 1,000 syllables, this song had 500. Like every single line was just woefully under the syllable count to stay comfortably in the pocket of the beat. And it's almost like I would just suggest even approaching this like some of the new school rap where you're not even trying to be on beat, you're just talking and ending at the downbeat. Like maybe that's the approach, because like Bert said, we've said it before, like the writing, you're not writing enough words to fill out the lines, or you've gotten away from writing too many words and now you're just writing not enough words. So like almost every single line in the song does not have enough syllables to fill out the tempo. And I think that's just the biggest struggle with this thing, is just, it just feels like it's stretching every single line to make it work. I feel like this is a regression. Good beat choice, poor execution. I'd give it a 3. Bird, you like Waffle House?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, everyone has strong feelings about Waffle House. I didn't grow up next to or around one. I think I've had it like maybe once or twice ever. They make waffles. I haven't participated in any late night fights.
They make joy and happiness.
Waffles were had. That's all I can say. That's my review.
Well, I just wanted to say there's a new Waffle House being built down the road from my neighborhood, and nothing can capture the pure joy that I'm experiencing waiting for the grand opening.
Well, you just have all the cool shit, don't you? Because that Raising Cane's, when I was there and we had that shit, oh my God, that's like the best fried chicken I've ever had.
Got one right across the street from the neighborhood.
Right across the street. Crazy.
Boom. I'm telling you, man. I know you keep saying Portland, food capital of the U.S.
It is, though.
Got some competition coming your way.
Raising Cane's and
Waffle House.
Got it.
Burger King in that top 5 as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You got us beat.
We're coming. We're coming for the throne.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming for the throne, All Savant is back. What I've always been. What are you?
Said in the tone of Nate Dogg.
What are you? All Savant, C major, 95 BPM. Let's take a listen.
I'm a zombie who smokes vape and has bot flies. You can hear this in my next single. Raw blood.
Shout out Fat Beanie.
Shout out Fat Beanie.
Here's All Savant though.
I did not murder. I can't stop myself.
Wait, I gotta back up.
Hear the click.
I can't
Okay,
stop
that's how it came.
myself. Where are you? I promise and Nana, I couldn't see you there. I had to leave you there.
I didn't.
I bet
enjoy
he
it.
would be so good at parties.
I didn't enjoy it until 41 seconds in. Everything
Right.
before that, you could have just chopped off. You could have just played me the last 16 seconds of this and said, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And I would have enjoyed that aspect of it. I don't think the first 40 seconds were even necessary. Sounded like you just hit the microphone and you left that in there. The intro parts were just off key and various parts, and it's just breathy. Like, I don't know how you flesh out ideas, but whatever is in the last 14 seconds is worthy of expanding upon. The rest of it is utter garbage. I'd give the last 14 seconds a 7. The rest of it I'd give a 1.
I'd be a little nicer. I'd say the first, 50 seconds were like a 2. It reminds me of the guy at the party who picks up a guitar, but he doesn't actually know how to play it. So he just hits one string over and over and sings around it. you
Yeah,
know?
C major is funny. You just tap one key the whole time.
Yeah, I'm picturing him at an old person home or something, and he's the hired help from Craigslist that actually doesn't know how to play piano. So he's just pressing the same key, oh, oh. It's no idea how to play piano, and he has to entertain these old people. I'm really picturing it now. Yeah, I mean, the last bit was awesome because the beat actually did stuff, and you told more of a story eventually. Good vocals, terrible production, terrible. It's not a song. I give it a 6.5 overall. I'm not gonna split it in between. Holistically,
Nah, this shit needs
8 back half, 2 front half, 6.5.
The same way we talk about people leaving 50 seconds of beat at the end of their song, you left 50 seconds of beat at the beginning of your song that we didn't need. Delete that shit and then start from the 40-second mark and then finish the song.
Fair.
Stevie, I didn't know you wore panties. That's information that I did not need, and I don't know whether to thank you or insult you for sharing that.
Were they wet from coleslaws?
It's always funny when, the young, inexperienced guys ask, why do women's panties have a little pouch in the front? I find that hilarious. Sorry.
Wait, why is it?
All right. Next up. Next up, Swag Lean. $42 beat. What the price is it? Are we having a sale?
Yeah, it's
Usually they're
it's
like
a
in the
smoking hot deal.
thousands. All right. Maybe it's because it's under 50 seconds. That might be why.
Swag, I need more lean. Swag, I need more lean. Swag, I need more. Swag, I need more lean.
I give it a 3.
Care to expand?
I don't think I need to expand beyond that. I'll give it a 3. At least the drums had a beat to them. Everything else was just whimsical, fancy. It obviously is not a serious production. So, cool drums, novice sounds, 3.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those examples of what? It's a meme. It's a meme, bro. It's meme music doesn't mean not try hard music, right? It doesn't have to be the same thing. And this just to me felt like you didn't try at all. You're just like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I submitted like a beat and just went up and down and had amateur sounds? And maybe, I don't know. I'm just if I was an emoji, I'd just be the flat face. That's where I'm at. I'll toss a 2 out there.
What's your favorite emoji?
Ooh, I think I do the cry laugh a lot.
What's your favorite?
I don't know if that's my
I mean,
favorite.
not the one that you use the most. What's your favorite? Which one like gets you excited?
I mean, my favorite would be the little like purple devil one, because then you know you're like, oh, I'm gonna get some titties or something, you know? Like, yeah, I'm about to see some shit.
All right,
it's going down. What do you think? What's your favorite?
my favorite one is the thinking face, because it can be used in different settings. Like, you're stupid, aren't you? Or like, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more. Like, I feel like it's very versatile, and I like throwing it out there to further the conversation. But the little devil is a good choice. Some titties are on the way.
Oh, you know what? I had to look at my actual emojis to be like, well, what emojis even are there? Devils, obviously, you're going to Pound Town, but cringe face. That's my shit. Because you can also use it in a lot of different situations. Someone says something just a little edgy and they're like kind of seeing your approval. You can be like,
yeah,
just to make them really feel on edge.
We
hey, just kidding.
We use that a lot at work whenever somebody's like bombing in whatever it is they're saying. Like, me and the coworker would be like, ugh, they suck.
Yeah. It's so good.
Chat, drop your favorite emoji in the chat while we listen to a new song from R.I.P. Lux, 1111 in the Sprawl.
Hell yeah.
That is a mouthful.
Ooh.
A video. Okay.
Wait, what? $40?
Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on.
What? 4-3.
I would have played this sooner. Oh, goddamn. Shout out R.P. Lux.
A whole $40 for real? Shout out, man. Now I feel like, okay, well, what are you subjecting us to? They're like, you gotta keep your eyes open, man.
Gotta stay buzzed, man. All right, let me get this open somehow, some way. Let's all enjoy 1111 in the Sprawl.
Alas, R.I.P. Lux. Great guy, R.I.P. I knew him, Horatio. Wow, what a fellow of infinite jest.
Send the word.
Yeah, we once made homage to him. Yeah.
Send the word.
Back when I was rhyming without a prefrontal cortex, I was still George Best, walking in Lord steps. Across the neck, leave a silhouette grotesque. When I dress, it's never nothing less than rapper flesh, but I digress. Henny on the breath, heavy metals in the chest. Picture me a little poet laureate, a royal pet for this holy empire on meth. Photo ops on White House steps, playing catch with the president-elect. The arc of history resects. You piss where you sit, I touch the abyss on a Tuesday as a friendly bet. Meanwhile in the fifth, washed up has-been sips his meds. Local rapper shits the bed and hits the feds like blah blah blah. Off the moon, you better duck. Off the full moon, you better duck.
There must be some word.
You bet yo, Casino Lobster Week. Might as well be New Year's Rockin' Eve. How many bozos out here dumping they RSPs? Fuck if they robbing me. No crying at the slot machine. No flying off the 14th floor balcony. Drama queen. No rhyming unless you welcome beast. The world turn. I slur my songs on the curb. Sipping Merlot sours. Angel hours in the burbs. But if it gotta burn it, yo. As I drop bombs from the hills like the Serbs. Send the word, better dog.
What did you think of 1111 in the Sprawl?
Well, I think we just got a chance to make a wish, wished upon a star. Jiminy Crickets gave us Riplux. That shit was fire. That shit's fire. I don't give a shit. I know. Oh, there's no chorus. Oh, he just rapidy raps. Yeah, but those are good rapidy raps. And I just want to say, like, you know, without getting too excitable, as I've never been known to do, the complex rhyme schemes in there, like, people will underestimate because he makes it sound simple to do. But like the multis, the cadences, like there's a lot of technicality that goes into what he just did there. And it's a shame that it'll probably get lost on a lot of people. But for me, that shit's fire. I think it had just enough breathing room in between the verses to kind of keep it fresh. So that's like another way to do it if you're not like a big chorus guy. You know, you can kind of have those moments, let the beat breathe, still kind of say, hey, I'm here. It's not just an empty space, and maybe have some, you know, samples in between it. So I thought this was a solid submission. I'm going to give it a 9. I think, could it have been longer? Could it have had a chorus? Sure.
9 is crazy.
9.5.
Crazy.
I'm going up a fucking half now. 9.5. Fuck you, Dice.
The circle jerk is crazy around here.
Learn how to like rap. Learn how to enjoy things.
I guess the judges really do get sucked off, like the Broken Twins said. Huh?
I wasn't judging that fucking shit show.
Look. We've said it before. Guy can't make a hook to save his life, but guy can rap his ass off to save his life. So hopefully you don't end up under Taliban gunfire and they're like, give us a T-Pain hook right away. And then they're like,
make a full song with a hook. Can't do it without a hook.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like you suffer from Cannabis complex. Cannabis, great rapper, can't make a generic audience song to save his life, which ultimately unwound his career into obscure great rapper, but not great known rapper. I mean, known rapper amongst the rap circles, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I can appreciate I can appreciate the technicality of it. I just wish you would push yourself to expand beyond the boom bap beat 50 bars every single song. Like, I just wish you would push yourself to learn how to make a hook without using a sample. Learn how to use a different beat that is not always boom bap. That's what I would appreciate, is if that you pushed yourself in your own artistry and creativity, because I feel like, and it's obvious because all you really ever do is release singles. I feel like if you released a project, all the songs would sound the same and it wouldn't resonate as well as if you had a little bit more variety in your catalog. That's all. Like, I'm not knocking the guy's pen and I'm not knocking his delivery. I'm knocking the fact that everything sounds the same. But for this particular...
But we're not judging everything. We're not judging an album. We're judging an individual piece.
This piece, good, no hook, okay beat. Beat doesn't make me excited. Flow is consistent. I give it a 7.5. Maybe 8 if I go back and listen to the lyrics with more detail. But first listen, I give it a 7.
Crazy.
I'll give it an 8 then. All right. I've never said that the guy suffers lyrically or his flow is off. I've always just said, like, every song sounds the same. Like, give me something new. Speaking of new, producer of the year, Sound the Alarm.
Oh shit. The entire year this is the producer?
For the entire year of 2025, this is the producer. No other producers existed.
Impressivo. Matt Critter type beat.
Love him.
Imagine if people tuned in to hear these beats ahead of time that are available.
Imagine that.
You can swoop these up for a low price of $1,000.
What happens here? Okay, I get it. In the spirit of consistency, I'm going to continue in the vein of judging people's catalogs by one singular song. I want to hear noir eventually expand into other genres. I'd like to hear like a light indie guitar beat from him or some like straight up pop stuff. I want to hear something. I want to hear his sound expand beyond the JID beats at some point. Because I think I don't know the proper way to describe it, but when you hear his stuff, you know what you're kind of getting into. Like he has that consistency now. It's like, okay, I hear the first 20 seconds. I think I kind of got a sense for what it is. I can still appreciate it, but I want to hear a beat and be like, oh shit, Noir produced that. I want to say that. And, the same way that I say, I want to hear a R.I.P. Lux song and, it not be on a boom bap beat and it actually have a fucking hook. I want to hear a noir beat that catches me off guard. And now D-Bird will criticize me and say, we're not judging this catalog. We're judging this one song, you stupid bitch. This was
I
good.
don't say anything.
I like this. I think it would only appeal to people who like playing with words, like people who like talking about abacuses and spectrograms and all the other whimsical bullshit. However, I think it's open-ended enough that anybody could do anything on it. I'd give it an 8, only because I feel like there's a level of difficulty to this that I don't think every artist could just jump on this and make a good song. So I think it's kind of like fine-tuned for particular wordy artists, maybe or maybe not named Ray.
Yeah, I don't think that was a stray. I think that was a you
Compliment.
should get on this beat. Yeah. Yeah, I loved the bounciness of it. I loved the mind plucks. Like it did it in such a way that the pattern didn't feel predictable. But over time, I will say that it felt a little stagnant. Like it's good throughout. It's well produced, but you kind of had this the lower level, and then you went like you had the high one too. I just wanted maybe one more layer of stuff and it to happen faster. You know what I mean? Like every piece of this felt like it was just 4 bars a little too long. That's just kind of my first initial take is like, I loved it right off the bat. I was like, yeah, like bounce. Oh, abacus. Name my cat Rabicus. Ray bars. But then I was kind of like, oh shit, this section's still going. And I just wanted it to transition sooner. So, maybe with something like this, if it is as pared down, you only have like 12 bars for the verses. Or maybe there's a way to introduce some of those other elements quicker with maybe some like synth pads or strings in the background, like something else to kind of make it more atmospheric, along with kind of the mind plucks. But I liked it overall. I'd give this one an 8.
How stank is too stank before you decide you can't hang around a person?
Good question. I think if I can smell you, if we're shoulder to shoulder and I can smell your BO, like I have to move. And if you're saying hang out with them, like I wouldn't invite them over. If we're out in public and we're like, yo, like, let's go grab drinks, and other people are kind of like looking over and noticeable. Like if you're bothering a crowd and I'm in your group, like I can't invite you to hang out. You have to take a shower first.
I think once it enters the pungent territory is when I draw the no thank you.
How do you define the pungent territory?
A sharp odor that makes your nose like it's like a little stabbing scent in your nose when it's just so stank that your nose, it's like somebody's pinching the inside of your nose with foul odor.
Did you hang around a stinky recently?
Not
Where did this
recently.
come from?
I had a roommate, my first roommate in college, didn't take a shower for like the first, I want to say like 40, 60 days. We had like this little circle of people who started to hang out frequently. My room happened to be a common gathering place because it was like this big open-ended room, and I had like a stereo and all this stuff. People would come play, listen to music. But then we started to notice over time a strange odor off in the distance over yonder where my roommate had his stuff set up. And then as we would leave the place, the smell would come with us. So it wasn't just like a piece of food left under the bed or anything. And as each day passed, the more pungent the odor became, especially because we're in Florida, it's hot, summertime. You're not wearing like a hoodie and everything. You got thin layers of clothes on. So it was just like boom. And eventually this one girl in our group took it upon herself to be like, you know what, guys, I think I need to have the shower talk with
That's always an awkward one to be like, you're grown, you should know how to shower by now.
Yeah, that was basically the conversation. It's like, hey man, probably your first time out of the house, maybe a little bit nervous because it wasn't like a bathroom with closed door shower to yourself. It's like open-ended showers. Like maybe you're a little nervous. Maybe you got to go in the off hours. Maybe you got to find your schedule that works for you.
We'll fuck off for you to go take a shower if you need us to.
That was basically the conversation.
Schedule some time.
We all went downstairs and waited outside, and she was like, hey, we've all just left. You got the floor to yourself. Maybe take a shower.
Yeah.
Then we can go get something to eat.
Ma, bathroom! Just Cartman in his room playing World of Warcraft.
Shitting in a bucket.
Yeah. We were just out in Seattle, and me and Kelsey popped by some giant, like, Bavarian style beer hall, amazing mac and cheese, wings, you name it. But they're long Viking style, like family style tables. So we sat at one end, we got sat, we're like having our drinks, whatever. And then this couple sat down right next to us, stinkiest fucker ever, right next to me, shoulder to shoulder. So it was really ironic that you like brought this up because like this happened to me literally last weekend. What do? You're in public, stinky fucker just sits down and just pretends that it's fine to stink up the entire room. And it's like, do you say, hey, can you move down? There's nowhere to move. Like they were sat though. Hey, go take a shower in the middle of like, what do you do?
Here's a gripe that I have with some restaurants. I don't like community style eating. Like I enjoy a nice little private table or booth to myself. Like I don't want to go to hibachi and be seated with 3 other families. Like it's not an enjoyment for me. I can understand in like maybe like a bar setting, like sure, like somebody's table might be close to yours, or if you sit at the actual bar, you're going to be shoulder to shoulder with people. But like if I'm at a restaurant wanting to enjoy a meal, I don't want to be seated with strangers because I don't know their eating behaviors. I don't know their odor behaviors. I don't know shit about them. And now I have to be right next to this person and listening to their stomach turn as they're waiting for their shrimp fried rice to be scooted along on the hibachi table as like a choo-choo train. Like, bitch, give
Yeah.
me my food so I can eat.
Somebody taking up 2 spots, like Hercules, Hercules, just like so excited. Feed me.
I gotta watching the chef flip a shrimp into this fucker's mouth while I just want to
Yeah.
enjoy my meal. Like I'm
Just give
not
me
I'm
the
not a fan
food.
of the community eating. So yeah, that's like a what do you do when somebody's just foul odor? Like you tell the waiter like, hey, can you move this person?
Yeah,
Then it's
I'll give
awkward.
I'll give you 20 if you just see them
Move
anywhere
me.
else.
Yeah, can you find me another table for $20? Yeah, my worst the worst smell that I don't like is like sweaty skin smell. Like people who obviously you've been playing basketball or you've been in the gym for the last 3
Mm.
hours and you decide I'm gonna go walk around in a public setting, like that's the worst odor ever.
Foul. Yeah.
Gross.
I probably shouldn't say this,
That means you should say it.
but while we were sitting there, I'll just mention that this person happened to be of a different
Oh,
race
dude, you should say this.
that stereotypically is known for having exotic foods. And I will 100%, it made it weirder being like, this person, it's a hygiene thing. Like, I promise I'm not saying anything about that. Hygiene. It's
Look,
hygiene.
D-Bird, if you don't like the Latin community,
I didn't say that. It could be anything. It was a white.
if you don't like the Norwegian community, might want to keep that to yourself.
No. Yeah, it made it difficult in trying to relay to Kelsey, like, you don't get it because you're on the other side of the table.
Oh,
This
yeah.
person hasn't showered in like 10 years. And, if I just said he stinks, it's going to come off different.
This
You know what I
person
mean?
bathes with their hand, just scooping up regular water out of the sink.
Yeah,
No
I'm pretty
soap.
sure they rub dog shit on every inch of their body before sitting next to me.
I mean, sometimes that's all the water source that you have in poor communities, Burr. You need to be a little bit more thoughtful about people's living conditions.
Dog shit, just squeeze it until the water comes out, and I don't think you know what you're talking about. I don't think anyone lives in that poverty.
I'm a man of the people. I'm speaking for the people here, Bird. Even the people who smell like dog shit, they need a restaurant where they can sit down Viking style and enjoy their meal with their hands too.
Fair. Shout out to all the dog shitters.
Dog shit is a crazy thing, right? What else is going on?
Was there more?
I think that's it. I think we're out of music for tonight.
All right. Go check out our documentary. Oh, I should say, we be watching Survivor, y'all. I know that many people aren't hip to the beauties of Jeff Probst snuffing torches left and right. The 80-year-old vampire that kills people's dreams, Jeff Probst. I'm sure you've heard of this man.
Let me look him up while you
Host
talk.
of Survivor.
Jeff Prost.
Insane. Regardless, if anyone wants to watch Survivor, episode 2 is airing tonight of season 50. It can't be bad if there's 50 seasons of it. So yeah, me and DJB, we've been every Sunday getting together to talk about the strategies, the ins, the outs, what happened. We'll continue doing that.
Are y'all gonna
It's
watch it
fun to
live,
talk
or is
about.
this like an after the show thing?
This is an after the show thing. I mean, the first episode was 3 hours. Also, this
Lord.
man has like 1,000 kids. So he's like watching it in between, nap times and bedtimes. No, he watches it as a family and they enjoy that. So I'm not trying to intrude on his family time, but we
Here,
talk about it later.
I'll contribute to the Survivor topic. We need to do away with our generation and our previous generation's TV hosts. These people need to fucking retire. What is the point of 64-year-old man hosting a show in 2026? You can't find some, 25-something-year-old person bubbling deep, radio voice. I don't know, like you can't find Ray Stans in the middle of downtown Atlanta at Chick-fil-A somewhere and be like, you know what? You'd make a good television. What happened to us discovering people on the fucking street? Huh? Why do we got to keep bringing back these old fucks? Why is Charles Barkley and Shaq still hosting Inside the NBA on TNT? I don't give a shit about Charles Barkley's opinions on basketball anymore.
I
Retire.
disagree.
Move on.
I disagree. It's one of those, you're just sitting in a chair and you can do it forever. I love it because that's my dream. I just want to fucking do.
This is the shit that we complain about.
Do
It's
this
like
until I'm
boomers,
1,000.
The boomers are gatekeeping these jobs that could go to somebody our age.
Jobs. It's not a job. Talking
Oh,
shit about basketball
I bet if fucking NBC came to you right now, it's like, D Bird, why don't you host Inside the NBA for 10 million a year? You'd be like, oh yeah, fuck Charles Barkley.
Well, yeah, get his
Exactly.
little ass out of there.
It is a job. Yeah.
But I also don't need anyone else other than Charles Barkley if it's not going to be me.
All right. Okay. So it's either you or Charles Barkley. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay.
Those are the two options.
All I'm saying is, like, you tell me Jeff Probst, what has he been the host the whole time?
Yeah.
Good Lord, move on. It's not like, I think the yesteryear of like Pat Sajak and Alex Trebek, you know, long tenured hosts of Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, that era is gone. We need the fucking turnaround time of 2 to 3 years. Bring in new faces, bring in fresh voices. Let's liven up our TV shows. That's why we can't get TV shows to last more than 2 seasons now, unless it's just some cheesy commercial bullshit.
You'll feel differently when we're hosting season 30 of White Collar Rhymes, the reality show.
Season 3, I'll be like, find somebody else. I will just sit in the background.
Nah.
I'll just direct the shit. Get somebody else out here. Get
Season
All Savant.
3,
Let's
White
put
Collar
All
Rhymes, the
Savant on the
reality
camera.
show.
All Savant can tell people how good or bad they're doing and direct them to create a
can-
project, 30 songs.
He can fucking press the 1 key on the piano.
Yeah,
and
he'll sit there. He'll sit there like, who was it? It was Ray J at Floyd Mayweather's house. He'll sit there in a robe. He'll just press the key on the piano and start singing One Wish, and it'll be magical.
That's the dream. We'll get there one day.
Good Lord. New TV host. That's how we're closing the show. Turn on the masses. I need you guys
And wash
to
your
protest.
fucking balls.
Yeah, you Norwegians.
Yeah, fucking Norwegian ball huggers.
All right, we're getting out of here. We'll be back on Sunday. Shout out to people who participated in the Square Up tournament. We're down to the finals. JCC versus Waterboy. Who will come out on top as they compete for the championship of that? And then shortly after that, we'll start up the next tournament. I did put up a poll there about what kind of tournament people would want. It's got 53 votes. Looks like the top voted style of tournament, artist producer.
Well, if any producers want to work with me, maybe I'll buy a microphone and we can do it. Ah,
You'll buy him a
Listen.
what? An iPhone?
no. I said, yeah, ever since I recorded that verse and I sent it over to you and then I heard how it came out, I was like, okay, I need a new microphone because clearly the home recordings aren't working.
And yet you've done nothing.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Got some stuff in the works.
All right. Well, it looks like artist producer will be our next tournament. Got some 10 votes each for producer tournament and the duos tournament. Maybe we'll do an artist producer tournament and a producer tournament at the same time. I don't know if producers can keep up with that. But I mean, I'm going to reiterate, I don't want 8 noir submissions and 8 gone submissions. 1 producer per artist. Like, we got enough people in this community. Find somebody, or get somebody to join the server who isn't on the server. But I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll find out. So come in. We'll probably do that after spring break because I imagine people are going to be like, oh, well, I got to go enjoy time with my family. I got friends I want to hang out with. I can't do these deadlines. So we'll spin it up probably towards the end of March, and then take it from there.
Sick.
All right, we'll catch you guys Sunday. See you guys on the flip side. We're going to get out of here. Adios, farewell, and all the other jazz. Deuces.